This afternoon, after class, I came home and I sat down at my computer and I pulled up a copy of 50 Shades of Grey on my computer. And I began reading it, and it was one of the single most horrible pieces of writing that I have ever in my entire life witnessed. And I am really quite in awe that it was ever published, to be perfectly honest, and it gives me great hope for the future that if I ever wrote something that I could actually get it published, because maybe not. Maybe if I don't put a bunch of really tasteless porn in my book, it's never going to get published. So maybe that's not going to be the case. But anyway, I digress. So I read through this first chapter and I thought, oh my god, this is awful. So I'm trying to read through more, and maybe I kind of like skimmed chapters 3 through 7. 3 through 6. I read chapters 7 and 8 in their entirety, which is really awful because chapter 8 is actually the first bit of smut that they have in this published fan fiction. And so I decided that I was going to do the first part of chapter 8, where the main character, Anna, tells her, I guess, love interest, romantic interest, whatever, Christian Grey, that she was a virgin, and he didn't have a very good response. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little dramatic reenactment of this first part of the chapter before they start doing the do, where I have my beloved Reginald Castle starring as Christian Grey, and my little baby 22-year-old virgin Yuma Tsukumo as Anastasia Steele, or Anastasia. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's just a short excerpt, a couple pages, so bear with me here. Reginald is running both his hands through his hair and pacing up and down his study. 2 hands. That's double exasperation. His usual control seems to have slipped a notch. I don't understand why you didn't tell me. He castigates me as if he has any idea what the word castigates means. I didn't. I bet you got none of the swords. The subject never came up. I'm not in the habit of revealing my sexual status to everyone I meet. I mean, we hardly even know each other. I'm staring at my hands. Why am I feeling guilty? Why is he so mad? I peek up at him. Well, you know a lot more about me now, he snaps, with his mouth pressed in a hard line. I knew you were inexperienced, but a virgin! He says it like it's a dirty word. Hell, Yuma, I just showed you, he groans. May God forgive me. Have you ever been kissed, apart from by me? Of course I have. I try my best to look affronted. Okay, maybe twice. And a nice young man hasn't swept you off your feet? Because if you're 22 and a virgin, that means that you're doing something wrong. Guess you can't be pretty and a virgin and 22. I just don't understand. You're 21, nearly 22. You're beautiful. He runs his hand through his hair again. Beautiful. I flush with pleasure. Reginald Castle thinks I'm beautiful. I knot my fingers together, staring at them, and trying to conceal my goofy grin. Perhaps he's nearsighted? My subconscious has reared his somnambulant head, whatever that is. Somnambulant. No suggestions in thesaurus. Got me. And you're seriously discussing what I want to do when you have no experience. His brows knitted together. How have you avoided sex? Tell me. No one's really, come to scratch except for you, and you turn out to be some kind of monster. Why are you so angry with me? I whisper. I'm not angry with you. I'm angry with myself. I just assumed. He sighs. He regards me shrewdly and then shakes his head. Do you want to go? He asks, his voice gentle. No, unless you want me to go. I murmur. Oh no, please. I don't want to leave. Of course not. I like having you here. He frowns as he says this and then glances at his watch. It's late. Then he turns to look at me. You're biting your lip. His voice is husky and he's eyeing me speculatively. Sorry? Don't apologize. It's just that I want to bite it too hard. I gasp. How could he say things like that to me and expect me not to be affected? Come, he whispers. What? We're going to rectify the situation right now. What do you mean? What situation? Your situation, Yuma. I'm going to make love to you. Now. Oh. The floor has fallen away. I'm in a situation. I'm holding my breath. That is, if you want to. I mean, I don't want to push my luck. Oh, he's asking. What did I say? I thought you didn't make love. I thought you fucked hard. I swallowed, my mouth suddenly dry. He gives me a wicked grin, the effects of which travel all the way down. There. I can make an exception, or maybe combine the two. We'll see. I really want to make love to you. Please come to bed with me. I want our arrangement to work, but you really need to have some idea of what you're getting yourself into. We can start your training tonight with the basics. That doesn't mean I've come over all hearts and flowers. It's a means to an end, but it's one that I want, and hopefully you do too. His blue gaze is intense. I flush. Oh my, wishes do come true. But I haven't done all of the things you require of me from your list of rules. My voice is breathy, hesitant. Forget about the rules. Forget about all the details for tonight. I want you. I've wanted you since you fell into my office, and I know you want me. You wouldn't be sitting here calmly discussing punishment and hard limits if you didn't. Please, you must spend the night with me. He holds out his hand to me. His eyes are bright and fervent, excited, and I put my hand in his. He pulls me up and into his arms, and I can feel the length of his body against mine, the swift action taking me by surprise. He runs his fingers through the nape of my neck, intertwines his fingers through my hair, and gently pulls so that I'm looking up at him. He gazes down at me. You are one brave young man, he whispers. I am in awe of you. His words are like some kind of incendiary device. My blood flames. He leans down and kisses my lips gently, and then sucks at my lower lip. I want to bite this lip, he murmurs against my mouth, and carefully he tugs at it with his teeth. I moan, oh. He smiles. Please, Yuma, let me make love to you. Yes, I whisper, because that's why I'm really here. His smile is triumphant, and he releases me and takes my hand and leads me through the apartment. That's where I'm going to go ahead and stop, because after that they do the do, and I really don't want to dramatically reenact that because I feel dirty, I think. And they're just too precious for that. I think that after today, I'm going to stick with writing fan fiction. So look out for that. And you guys, I love my fandom. You guys are all really great. Have fun, and God bless Sharkbait.